Backstage with Greg Crowe. We're so proud that you're going to tune in and watch Backstage today. We want you to sit back, relax, and enjoy 30 minutes of the best Christian music in the country today. We're live at GCN Studios in Nashville, Tennessee. I want you to make welcome my guest, Angelina McKeithen.
Hi, we're going to have a great time. Here's an old one you might know. When the saints go marching in, when the saints go marching in, Lord, I want to be in that number. When the saints go marching in. Now, I don't know about y'all watching at home, but I'm ready to go marching in. And if you haven't accepted Jesus as your Savior, I want to invite you. Now is the time. Sing along with me. I know it's strange, but at home, hop in there. Right now, when the saints go marching in, when the saints go marching in, Lord, I want to be in that number. When the saints go marching in. Hey. Up there I'll see my Savior, who redeemed my soul from sin. With extended hands he'll greet me when the saints go marching in. When the saints go marching in, when the saints go marching in, Lord, I want to be in that number. When the saints go marching in.
Miss Angelina McKeithen, that was a great job. She did a great job. Thanks for joining us at Backstage. Hope you enjoyed this great song. I love this song. It touches my heart every time I sing. When she walked in, she found the old man dressed in his Sunday clothes. She said, I guess you think you're going somewhere, but it's not time for you to go. She helped him put on his gown, then laid him back down, pulled the covers up on his bed. She put his pillow back under his head, and as she left, she heard him say, my Father is taking me home to the place where I belong. Don't worry when I'm gone, 'cause my Father is taking me home. Later that evening, she checked on his room. He was back up, ready to go. She thought that crazy old man, he's at it again. It's sad, but he just doesn't know that there's no his pillow back under his bed. And as she left, she heard him say, my Father is taking me home to the place where I belong. Don't worry when I'm gone, 'cause my Father, he's taking me home. And in the middle of the night, she saw a light coming from his door. And what she saw with her eyes when she looked inside, it brought her to her knees on the floor. The room was full of beautiful children, and they were laughing and smiling and holding hands. And they were all gathered around a boy with the most beautiful face, wrapped in the clothes of that old man. Then she heard a voice and said, praise be to God, all my pain and suffering is gone. And then the little boy came closer, and he laid his hand upon her, and he said, my Father is taking me home. My Father is taking me home to the place where I belong. And don't worry when I'm gone, 'cause my Father, he's taking me home. My Father is taking me home. My Father is taking me home. Hey, welcome back to Backstage. Angelina McKeithen's our guest tonight. She did a great job. Hey, thanks for going to gregcrowe.net and requesting songs and telling us what you think about the program. We get a lot of requests for a lot of old songs and new songs, and I want to share one with you. This is one of my favorite old hymns. Come every soul by sin oppressed, there's mercy with the Lord, and He will surely give you rest by trusting in His word. Only trust Him. Only trust Him. Only trust Him now, for He will save you. He will save you. He will save you now. You know, songs like that, the old songs, people say, well, I want to do contemporary music, or I want to do Southern gospel, I want to do new. You know, I think it doesn't matter the style of the song, but the subject of the song. And as long as the song is about Jesus Christ and that it uplifts him and praises him, because that's our reason to be here on earth, is so that we can worship him. I think it's a great song. So don't let style dictate your favorite music. Let the subject dictate what your favorite song is.
Hi, I'm Tolly Meggs. Thanks for watching Backstage with Greg Crowe. We sure hope you're enjoying the show. Greg's going to sing for us now, What Would Jesus Do?
If you see someone down on their luck, reach out your hand and help them up. Don't be afraid to let them lean on you. Don't pass on by or just walk away. Open your heart and open your mind, and then you'll know. What would Jesus do? And what would Jesus do if he were you, living on this earth, walking in your shoes? Would he wear a crown of thorns on his head? And would he bear your pain till his body was dead? Of his life to make salvation for you? What would Jesus do? Oh. When there are times that you're in doubt and you need some help just to figure it out, don't be afraid. You can lean on him. See, he'll take your doubts and just cast them aside. He'll lift up your heart and he'll open your eyes, and then you'll know. What would Jesus do? And what would Jesus do if he were you, living on this earth, walking in his shoes? Would he wear a crown of thorns on his head? And would he bear your pain till his body was dead? And would he give up his life to make salvation for you? What would Jesus do? Lord, what would Jesus do if he were you, living on this earth, or walking in your shoes? Would he wear a crown of thorns on his head? And would he bear your pain till his body was dead? And would he give up his life to make salvation for you? He gave up his life to make salvation for you. Oh, Jesus, what would Jesus do? What would Jesus do?
There's a song I wrote that talks about I'll not forget what Jesus did for us. I will always remember the cross where the Lord showed his undying love. The future I've gained from the life that he lost is something I cherish and I'll never give up. I won't forget to remember the amazing grace unveiled to this sinner. He chose to love me when I was unworthy. I won't forget to remember. I will proclaim what he's done for me. The words can't express it all. Each day I must tell how by grace I'm redeemed. I will not forget, I'm still amazed and in awe. I won't forget to remember the amazing grace unveiled to this sinner. He chose to love me when I was unworthy. I won't forget to remember. I won't forget to remember the amazing grace unveiled to this sinner. He chose to love me when I was unworthy. I won't forget to remember. No, I won't. He chose to love me when I was unworthy. I won't forget to, after all that he went through, I won't forget to remember. No, no, I won't forget to remember.
Hey, welcome back to Backstage. We're here with Angelina McKeithen right here in Nashville, and this is kind of your home, isn't it? Isn't it where you live?
Born and raised.
Right here in Nashville.
A rare breed, an original Nashvilleian.
That's good. Now, look, your family sang for years. Tell me a little bit about your background. Tell the audience about your background.
Well, I've been on the road since birth pretty much, and my parents, they traveled for about 35 years. They originally traveled Joel and Labriska Hemp Hill, started the Hemp Hills, and about 7 or 8 years after that, they got off on their own, and then came me, and they just drug me around the country. I got a few bumps and bruises, but I'm here.
Yeah, and y'all went by the family name, the McKeithens, right?
Right, right.
And do y'all still sing together any? I know you're doing a lot of solo work.
I've been solo about 3 years now, and they've not been on the road hardly since, except to take a couple of trips, and that's it. So.
Yeah, well, good. You still enjoying being on the road? Because that's all you've ever done, really.
Yeah, I don't know anything else. So.
Yeah. You enjoying the show?
Very much so.
That's
I'm
good.
very impressed.
You're doing a great job. And, of course, the Becky Simmons agency books you.
Right.
And if somebody wanted to find your website, how would they do that?
www.angelinaworld.com.
AngelinaWorld.
Yes. AngelinaWorld.com.
How do you spell Angelina?
ANGELINA.
Okay. World.com.
World.
Of course, they can call Becky Simmons. She's here in Nashville. She's a large booking agency for a lot of the Southern gospel groups. We really appreciate you coming. You've done a great job. You play harmonica. Do you play anything else?
About 6 or 7 instruments, actually.
Really? Well, we're going to get you to play every one of them before you leave tonight.
Oh, no, okay. Didn't bring them, but...
Yeah, that's all right. We're going to play them even if they're not here or not. We're going to make you play them anyway. But that was a great song, and you're going to do another song for us a little later in the program. And we thank you for coming and being a part of Backstage, and hope to see you again. Thank you for watching Backstage. It's great to have Angelina McKeithen here with us, and she's such a great job. And as always, we promise to have great guests here on Backstage, and she has not let us down tonight. And we'll be back in just a second with Greg Crowe and Angelina McKeithen again.
Let's welcome back Angelina McKeithen.
This is a song I wrote that talks about the matters of your heart. If he knows the sparrow that falls to the ground, how much more does he know about you? easy to give your heart away when you're left with regret from those you've known. But if you want someone to trust with the truth of who you are, there's still one love you can count on. Jesus knows the matters of your heart. You are precious to Him when no one else can understand the pain of your scars. Oh, my Jesus, He knows the matters of your heart. In your tender moments, emotion floods the heart, and He is touched by all you feel inside. With favor and compassion, gently He'll mend every disappointment that you hide. Jesus knows the matters of your heart. You are precious to Him when no one else can understand the pain of your scars, oh my Jesus. He knows the matters of your heart. I'm so thankful for that. When no one else can understand the pain of your scars, oh my Jesus. He knows, oh my Jesus, the matters of your heart. Jesus knows the matters of your heart. He said He'd never leave you nor forsake you, that He'd be with you always, even until the end of the world. I believe Him.
Folks, as Angelina was just singing that song, I was reminded of the 53rd chapter of Isaiah. I studied that recently. If that's not a passage that you've ever studied, I encourage you to do that. It's one of the most important passages in the Bible. What makes it so incredible is that it's a detailed description of the crucifixion of the coming Messiah, of the suffering servant, that Isaiah wrote some 700 years before Jesus Christ ever came and walked the earth and fulfilled that prophetic passage. There's so many parts of it that came to my mind as she was singing that song, but one particular verse that I was reminded of was the verse that says He was despised and rejected by men. Despised is a very interesting word in the Hebrew. It doesn't carry all the emotion with it that our word does in the English. What it really meant to them was that He was just considered worthless. It wasn't that they as a whole hated Christ. They just dismissed Him as really being pertinent to their lives. And you know what? As I think about it, that's exactly what we're doing today. You won't hear hordes of people spewing hatred of Jesus. We just don't consider Him of any worth. We don't want to give Him the time of day in our lives. Boy, I talk to so many people in my ministry. I have a ministry to women called Out of the Boat, and I have many women who will talk to me about just years of feeling rejected and the emotional turmoil that they've gone through. Well, I take heart in thinking about the fact that Jesus understands feelings of rejection. Because see, He was fully man. At the same time, He was fully God. John says that he came here to his own, but his own didn't recognize him. His own rejected him. And I say to you tonight, if you're in a place in your life where you're dealing with feelings of rejection, you can be encouraged with this. Jesus does know. He does know the matters of our heart. I have women who will come to me and just through tears, they'll tell me of feeling rejected by the very children that they bore. And they'll ask me, can anybody understand their pain? And I'll say to them exactly what I'd say to you tonight. Jesus does. Can you imagine what it would have been like for the Creator of all there is to have come here and to have been rejected by His very own? He was a God who came and loved perfectly and was still rejected by not only those that He was coming to die for, but for the very people that He created. Friends, I'd say to you tonight, if you're going through a situation and you're dealing with feelings of rejection, you take heart. Jesus knows your pain. He does know the matters of your heart. He'll meet you right where you are. He wants you to talk to Him. He loves you more than I can even tell you. You talk to Him tonight. He's listening. Thanks so much for being a part of Backstage Live. We appreciate you giving us part of your day. Let's close out the show with Greg.
Thanks. We appreciate you being a part, like Tolly said, being a part of Backstage. And again, what a great word from Tolly Meggs. And I hope tonight that you accepted that with an open heart and an open mind, and that it blesses your heart, because that's what we're here for at Backstage. We want to be a ministry. We want to be able to help people all over the world to hear the message of Christ in song. That's how we pick our guests. That's how we pick our songs. And that's how Tolly picks her messages to share with you, to motivate you, to uplift you, and help lead you to Christ, and to strengthen your relationship with Christ. We're going to close out today. I just love sitting down at the piano and sharing, and I just love the old songs. This song right here is one that just come to my mind. I'm learning to lean, learning to lean. I'm learning to lean on Jesus, finding more power than I've ever dreamed. I'm learning to lean on Jesus. Yes, I'm learning to lean. I'm learning to lean. I'm learning